everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are decorating my living room for Christmas. This year I wanted to go with a traditional Christmas decor theme with a hint of moody touches to make the space feel warm, cozy, and inviting. I'm so excited to share all of the details with you and see it all come together, so let's get started. To start off with a clean slate, I took down all of my previous decor so we can build everything back up with a traditional Christmas look in mind. Starting with the TV console, I layered 2 Norfolk pine garlands, and these branches have little wires in them, so I started bending them to help give it more height and to give the garland an overall more full look. I wanted this garland to have a glowy look, so I added in these string lights from Amazon. And then using this beautiful deep burgundy red velvet ribbon, also from Amazon, I took that and I wrapped it all around the garland to create this really pretty ribbon look. This is a fun way to update your garland if you want to do something different from the traditional bow look, which is beautiful as well. I added these antique brass bells, and then I took berry stems and I broke off the individual little branches and I stuck them in the garland to create sort of a maximalist look. I finished it off with some pine cones. These are actually ornaments, but I just kind of hid the little string part on the bottom and just had the pine cone part sticking up. And then to finish off the console, I added some burgundy knit stockings and these warm battery operated candles to help give it that cozy, moody glow that feels so classic for Christmas. Moving on to the coffee table, starting out with this brown McGee & Co vase and filling it with these realistic looking cedar stems. This plaid Ralph Lauren coffee table book feels very festive for the holidays. And on top of that, I wanted to create a layered bowl moment. I used a dark brown wicker bowl and then added pieces of cedar as the base. And then mixed in these really beautiful silver ornaments with this bronze vintage style cap from Amazon. And then to finish it off, I added these faux sugared berries from Michael's, which I feel like just makes this bowl feel more special and more festive. On the other side, I added this mini wreath from Target. These are napkin holders, but they can be used in so many different ways. In the center of the wreath, I placed this green winter candle inside. This vintage inspired bell from McGee & Co is so pretty. I love the sort of worn vintage look it has to it. I used a little adhesive dot sticker and I attached it to this velvet bow to stick on the bell. For the tree, I kept the same traditional color palette I had from last year with deep burgundy, dark green, and some neutrals to balance everything out. One of my favorite pieces is this little vintage horse ornament I found at an estate sale several months ago. It adds such a nostalgic classic touch and it really complements the deeper tones on the tree. I also used a mix of materials and finishes like glass, velvet, and a mix of matte and shiny ornaments to help add dimension and depth to the tree. These burgundy velvet bows have little twist ties in the back, making it so easy to attach them to the tree or other decor in your home. I used this bow tree topper from McGee & Co. It's very light, which I really like because it doesn't make the top of the tree kind of hang forward like some really heavy ones do. Next, I turned on these battery-operated taper candles. These look so realistic and add the perfect warm glow. Then I took small swags and tied a burgundy chiffon ribbon to each one and attached them to these sconces. This is just a simple detail, but it really makes this wall feel so much more festive. For the couch, there's nothing that feels more holiday than cozy textures. I layered in a soft knit blanket and incorporated some soft velvet materials while also mixing in a deeper toned color palette to keep everything moody and cozy and warm. For these armchairs, I'm incorporating these burgundy pillows with a woven plaid detail. These tie in with the TV console and tree perfectly and bring that rich traditional color back into this seating area. This side table was thrifted and we've really been loving it. I brought back the cream vase that was originally here before and filled it with Norfolk pine stems, then mixed in some of these beautiful berry stems from Target. Next to that, I added this really pretty dark brown wicker tree from Target and this tree-shaped votive candle holder from Pottery Barn with a battery-operated candle from Amazon inside. To finish this space, I added these vintage-inspired brass coasters from Magnolia Home. They have these really pretty edges and it just adds a little bit of character to the space. The small end table is from Wayfair and it has this really pretty creamy marble top. I kept things simple and placed a McGee & Co tree with a burgundy bow that I added onto it. Next to it, I placed this little nutcracker statue that is old from Target, but I'll try to link one similar if you're interested in it. I feel like these objects add a charming little moment without overwhelming the table too much. This pre-assembled swag is from Target, and although I wish the velvet ribbon was a little bit more of a true burgundy color, it's still very convenient with the bell and the bow and everything all attached. And here's the finished living room. I'm so happy with how warm, cozy, and inviting everything feels. I'll have all of the items I used linked in the description box if you want to check anything out for your own holiday decorating. And I'll also be sharing more Christmas content over on Instagram, so feel free to follow along there too. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.